Since it has been a while, why don't we recap what's been going on this side of the campaign? What did
Well, it
we.
turns out their king is undead.
Which
Oh,
is
go
a
ahead.
decision, I think.
Yes.
It's a decision.
Um, we're getting military equipment and everything mobilized to head over to the new aviary to set up a forwarding station.
Which, once that happens, I'm pretty sure will constitute a war crime.
Eh. I feel like it would at that point just be two sides moving against each other. The war is just capturing land. Hmm. Um, yeah.
About it.
I think that's about it from what I've got right now.
Alright.
Oh, we
So,
leveled up, right?
no. Not yet.
Ah,
Not yet.
just wanted to make sure
Soon.
because I hadn't put anything in yet.
You're good. So, yeah. I suppose let's just get right into it. Reyes, it has been a day since you had your audience with the king. Unbeknownst to you, on this day, Duke Fornius will be killed by Guardian assassins.
Okay.
It's morning,
Awesome.
about maybe about 8 a.m. Breezy and partly cloudy outside. What are you doing?
Um, I think Reyes is going to go ahead and take a look around at different shops for gear, just to see if there's anything he can pick up.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Not really, just kind of window shopping.
Okay. You'll probably find like an alchemist among the along with like ammo manufacturer, knife salesman, blacksmith, that kind of thing.
Okay. Mhm. Do they have like a black powder salesman?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of how I'd go about doing this.
You're fine.
Okay. I would like to find maybe someone who's selling a bit of shrapnel, just like random metal chunks here and there. Maybe some screws and nails and odd assortments and bits and stuff like that.
You find a hardware store? That's
Okay,
new.
so yeah, to spend a little bit of money and try and get some small metallic bits and bobs and that kind of stuff. Um, what I'm trying to picture and kind of think of how to do it is I'm thinking that if I get some sorts of shrapnel and such, I can kind of construct a new bullet design and then take it to like a wizard or a mage and get it shrunken down to actually fit. And I'm trying to go for something that is explosive. So I can shoot it, hit a target, and it'll damage that target and enemies around it. So it has a bit of an area of effect.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like you take your shell canister in the back, load that with the black powder like a traditional round. Then you take the actual bullet projectile part there, and it would probably be tack welded with a bunch of smaller shrapnel pieces. And since those tack welds, when shrunken down, would be weaker substantially, we can kind of create a compression effect when the bullet would hit a target. So it's going to deal less damage, but it's going to hit more people in an area. Would that make sense?
I get what you mean. Like
Okay.
like an AoE around where it hits.
Exactly. And so I was thinking of building that in slightly larger scale with little bits of resources here and there that I can pick around and then go to like a mage and see if they can get it to resize into something that would actually fit my weapon.
Okay, yeah. You can probably find the stuff for that both at that hardware store I mentioned and at this like artificer shop that's just selling random things the guy's tinkering. Probably working on something like this project, in fact.
Uh, cool.
Uh, that's probably. I think that's going to cost you 2 gold. One for all of the little metal bits and one for shells.
Okay. And around how many rounds would that get me? Just the one, or
Um, let's say 4.
four? Okay. Then I'm gonna burn all of. Wait. Wait. How many was that?
4.
Four. Okay. Then I'm gonna invest all 6 gold pieces I have to my name into picking up 12 explosive rounds and kind of funding some of the research and development on that.
Okay. These shopkeepers will happily take your money.
Yep.
Anything else?
Um, I think one of the other things that I would begin to kind of look into would be, I don't know, I think that's fine. Actually, I want to take the 5 blight seeds that I have in my inventory that we got from the one blight over in the aviary over to like an alchemist shop and see what I can.
Do with them? Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so you're getting the idea that they could be used for like really basic potions or refined down into an oil, but nothing really too significant. They're willing
I,
to take them off your hands for 1 silver piece each.
if I could trade that in for oil, I absolutely will.
Or you can just go ahead and trade the blight seeds for some already made oil. How many you got?
Yeah. I have 5 seeds.
You're probably going to get 1 thing of oil for that.
Okay. 1 oil husk.
Because it's probably going to take those 5 seeds to make another flask or vial.
That works. That makes perfect sense. Um. Okay. Um. Is there anything else that? Well, wait. I have 2 healing potions that I. Well, wait. Part of me wants to try and sell them because I have an idea. I also think it's a stupid idea, which means I want to try it more. Um. Um.
Oh, I'm curious. And concerned.
Okay.
Stupid ideas
So
are the best.
I would like. Well, first I'll just see if I have. They have some vines that I collected from the aviary area and from kind of all around. If those would fetch any small price with the alchemist, since it's from a slightly off area, and it functions as 10 feet of rope. Essentially, I just want to see if I can get money for it.
I think they'll give you a gold for that. Yes,
Done.
it's from a place they don't really have access to, but it's also just a vine.
Gotcha. That's fantastic, actually. I will do that. And then I would like to get a large Erlenmeyer flask.
Let me see.
Preferably something that has a bit more of a something that has a little bit more of a like meaty area on the inside. So not quite exactly a flask, I guess more like maybe more like a ceramic jug, but about the size of a head.
Okay.
Okay. Would I be able to get that or like swap that around for the gold piece?
Yeah, I'm going to say you find like a pottery shop and
Excellent.
get something you're looking for about a gold piece.
Okay. So into this pot, I'm going to dump my bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
First question: where are you doing this?
On my own in my room once I've collected stuff for it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take some of my rounds that are just kind of the very standard rounds, and I'm going to begin deconstructing parts of them to pull black powder. And then I'm going to take the 5 candles that I have, melt down the wax on the outside of 4 of them so I can get the wicks. Basically create that as a tied together or a small piece that will go down um into the jug full of ball bearings and black powder.
Are you making
Um,
a bomb?
Yup. And then I'm going to use the wax from the candles that I melted to kind of seal the top around it so that way I can use my tinderbox to light the fuse. That'll burn down into the clay pot, which will ignite the black powder. The black powder will heat up, explode, shattering the pot, and then scattering 1,000 ball bearings in all directions.
Okay. Um. Um. I'm not sure where to go from that. I mean, it sounds like you're going through the process very carefully so you don't accidentally blow yourself up. Um, I suppose roll me a sleight of hand check to see how well made your bomb is going to be.
Fair enough. Okay. Light of hand. I have +7 to this, so that's a 3. It's a 10.
It's not pretty, but it's functional.
That's all it has to be.
It'll probably
Okay.
have like a good 10-foot radius explosion.
That's amazing. Yes. Okay. I think that's going to be my entire goal for the day. Just
Make bomb.
inventing and tinkering.
So you're making a bomb in your room.
Yep.
When you hear a voice in your head, it sounds like Naveen.
Okay.
Reyes, this is a message from Thorol. He would like to speak with you. Please come to his office as soon as you are able. There's a very short pause. It's located in the first tower, 4th floor.
Okay. I'll be there right away. I figure at this point when he contacts me, I'm kind of like standing half on a chair with the pot and kind of dripping candle wax very carefully in. This is just like when someone calls you on the phone right when you're doing something incredibly tedious. It's just kind of mildly annoying, and so you're just kind of like carefully trying to drip the wax and, not send any mote of anything that's slightly on fire or melty into the concoction. So yeah, no, I will absolutely just finish up and then head on over.
Please, for the love of God, do not take that with you.
Oh no, of course not. Absolutely not. Got to keep that hidden for right now.
I'm just... for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I was not expecting the manufacture of a bomb today.
I mean, when do you ever expect the making of a bomb?
Fair enough. At least it's not a nuke.
I don't have that equipment yet.
I say I'm waiting for the yet.
Honestly, Rayos wouldn't even have the know-how of how to do that.
So, with that brief little directions, you find the office with relative ease. There's a lot of
Okay.
stairs to get up there, but you get there, and Thorol's behind that desk looking over some papers that he doesn't seem to have noticed you quite yet. There are 2 chairs near the desk on your side, and others towards the corner of the room. Tables to the sides with various objects and knickknacks on them, 4 windows, and a line of bookshelves on the back wall.
I will approach the desk, and when Rayos sits down, it's kind of like what not Captain, but what in Star Trek, where he kind of does the leg over the back of the chair and then sits down a little bit off center. Just kind of very noticeable.
Wait, do you climb over the back of the chair?
Yep. Oh, here, let me find a GIF of it. Just
Oh
so I can.
no.
Because as you approach, you notice 2 knives on the desk. One is smaller and has a thinner blade, and it appears to simply be a letter opener, while the other is a true knife, and it's stabbed into a map of the continent approximately where New Aviary would be located. Let me just look at this real fast. So something I'm noticing about this video. The backs of the chairs in the video are rather small.
Then never mind. Yeah.
These are pretty wide backs.
Yeah, then. Yeah, no, Rayos wouldn't do that then. If it was a smaller chair, he would have.
Just clarifying, you're probably flexible enough to do it. It'd just be hella awkward.
I won't go that awkward.
Yet. I hope.
Yeah.
Let me just put you over there. Lastly, in light of recent news, how you acting around Thorol? Other than
Completely
awkwardly.
normal. Just Rayos is kind of just getting back into the swing of being back in Tevangard. He's honestly not seeing Thorol any differently than he was before. Just
Lovely.
yeah.
I see my son's message has reached you. It's good to see you again.
Pleasure.
Could you roll me a wisdom save real fast?
Oh boy. Okay, modifier of +0, so it's gonna be a straight die roll. That's a 5. My dice are betraying me. I can't get my good rolls.
Let me
I'm
just
talking about this D20.
bring out the dice that killed Zagra.
Yes.
Let me just make a note of that real fast. Alright, so I have spoken with the other tower leaders about the plan you suggested yesterday. the one to create that base of operation on the Gears Harpy Reserve. And we have decided to go forward with it. Reyes?
Yes.
Just making sure
Excellent.
you're still...
What? I'm sorry.
Just DM making sure you're still there.
Oh no, I am. Yeah, no, sorry. I was kind of a little bit further away from the mic, but no, he said excellent. I'm just kind of thinking things through.
We have designated ships for the Endeavor, and crews have been arranged.
Okay.
We have assigned you to lead them on this mission, or at least be one of many leaders.
Okay.
There are 4 ships, 2 airships, 2 waterships. Let's Do a Ferry is ours. I will send more your way. And the waterships are going to head southward to form a blockade to prevent the Ventheimian airships from reaching the base.
Understood.
He'll turn around the map so you can see. So, once you have claimed the nature reserve, I need to find my place again. I will be sending more airships, more ships of all kinds your way, and the Navy will form a blockade around here.
Gotcha. Would we be able to commission this? Rhea, what Reyes is asking. No doubt they have scouts already out at the land since they were expecting a shipment of harpies and other conservational efforts. I feel like it would be in our best interest if we could craft some disguises just to present as gears so that we can approach the land, ingratiate ourselves much more easily into the local populace. And then once anchors are down, once everything is set, we can just go about taking the land and holding all prisoners. Having an extra opportunity to get in there and maybe shut down any comm systems and ways off the island before anyone finds out our true intentions would be a bonus. Even if it's 15 minutes of difference, that will greatly impact the success of this operation.
I'll arrange for disguises to be put with the rest of your supplies.
Understood. Have we gotten word back from our contacts in Ventheim about whether or not they're even looking at New Aviary as a possible forwarding station for us, or if they're planning to attack us straight ahead and across from the woods?
I have unfortunately not heard much from them recently.
Okay. Quick question.
Go ahead.
What would Reyes know about the Savannah of Exiles?
Okay. Is the only agreed upon neutral zone between the 2 countries. It is where both countries are sending their worst criminals to. In this day and age, that would mostly mean a lot of traitors, mass murderers, that sort of thing.
Okay. And Tevangard has sent people there?
Yes.
Okay. You see, I'm torn. Because Reyes has a plan. Have we heard from our spies that my name is associated with any of the goings on with the ship over the aviary? Are they looking into us? Or me specifically?
Hmm.
Oh, no, did my Wi-Fi cut out? No, it
No,
didn't.
you're
Okay.
still here.
Okay. Have we heard back about their investigations or anything that's of the sort?
I believe there is an ongoing investigation still.
And it probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to be on the ship to New Aviary and be one of the first ones off the deck. They know who I am. They're on the lookout for me. I think Hivid should be the one to at least start a lead with that.
You believe so?
I think they have the necessary means to disguise themselves and pretend long enough to be one of Ventheim's agents. They carry about themselves a manner of acting that is on par with that of the Ventheim agents, and I think that they can present themselves in such a way that we would be able to take the land more easily. They're much more of a statesman.
Alright.
You said we'd have 2 ships heading to New Aviary to support us from below. I think we should have a 3rd ship following behind them. Though this one should maybe land on the northernmost area of the savannah.
Okay. Well,
You see,
the plan was 4 ships. We couldn't have one of them branch off.
excellent. And I think I should be with that ship there. And in my time in readings, Ventheim doesn't seem to care about the savannah. To be fair, neither do we.
No.
But I do believe that those in Ventheim would be perhaps missing out on an opportunity. You see, the savannah it's a powder keg at best. But it's where we send the worst of the worst. And if we're gonna have a chance to fight in this conflict, if we're gonna have a chance to overrun the streets, you don't always get that by playing nice, playing clean, doing hit and run assassinations here and there. We're running on the offensive, so we need to hit them with brute force and fast. I think we have an opportunity here. in which our dangerous population, those whose blood is born and coiled in the hearts of Tevangard, and they've been radicalized and pressurized by their experiences here. I think that we can take that, use it to our advantage. Tell them that their suffering was merely a testament to breed out the best of them, to create the strongest, most dependable, honorable soldiers working directly under the throne. We tell them that there is a black guard, soldiers who work in the shadows, who take care of whatever the hell we need to tell them that to. Order of soldiers that has never existed before, at least to my knowledge. But that they, in their time in this desert, in this savannah, that they have been chosen, given a purpose, that we have found glory in their disturbed minds, in their traitorous blood, in their mind-numbing violence, and their desire for conquest. That we have found purpose, and that they are going to be serving directly under you. They will be our front lines. We hire guerrilla warriors of the worst from our country and some of the worst of theirs to hit them in the streets where they would never expect it.
Roll persuasion?
Okay.
You make a compelling argument.
Okay, persuasion of +2 to this. That's a natural fucking 20. Yes. 22. Oh gosh.
That was one hell of a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that is. I think on that boat that sails off, the one that breaks to the side, we send generals and wardens, those who were responsible for capturing, to award medals of honor. Reverse the fortune.
If you truly believe you can get those people fighting along our side, I'm willing to let you make the attempt. But the main mission will be the one for the aviary.
Understood. I feel like we should set up camp on probably an inlet near the coast. So that way these shock troops here, they're not going to be paid attention to. So we send troops from above from the aviary. We send troops on the ground. We hit from the north. We'll probably push them a little bit south towards the aviary, but they're going to be caught off guard. They're going to be weak to our attacks. They're going to be weak to our fronts because they do not know who sitting and standing next to them is one of their own or one of ours. And in that fervor, in that panic, we should be able to take the city.
All right.
Stamp down a rule of law. unite the continent once again.
It was never united to begin with.
You see, I don't think that's true. In the days before all here, there was unity of animals, unity of creatures, unity of nature. The minds of mortals messed that up, and I think we should establish ourselves as the apex predators, those who are dominant creatures on top of the food chain. Establish a new hierarchy under our control. The divisions of petty mortals and selfish humans. That's what causes our differences, not the blood. We can unite this continent. We can be better than the nature and the world around us. We can dominate.
We can.
That's my pitch. Can't say it's maybe the best thing we've ever had, but it could be a forward strategy. I'd consult the other generals, other architects of the war, other councils, get them to sign off as well. I'm merely an accidental catalyst, forced into this position through sheer luck and failure of statecraft. But I am more than willing to die for the throne, and I want to see us take this over. I want to see us in the seat of this continent. I want to see us in the seat of this world. But I should never be your only contact. I should never be the only architect of this piece.
I'll talk with the others and see what I can do. But you will be setting out tomorrow.
I'll pack my gear.
Well, this proposition has rendered a lot of things I wanted to talk with you about moot.
Oh no.
I assume in this case you want to be moved to one of the water ships, and that's...
I think that's where Reyes thinks he would be most useful.
Alright. I'll see what I can do to arrange that.
Everything for the cause. Kind of does a small salute and then heads out.
You may take your leave. what you doing now?
Back to work and just kind of packing up and getting everything ready to go.
Are we creating a suicide squad?
In a way, guerrilla warfare shock and awe troops made of the worst of Tevangard and Ventheim. People who are absolutely chaotic and absolutely interested in seeing the world burn. And so if we can just direct that fire, why not? After all, they owe us everything for getting out. I'd say it's more Sardaukar than Suicide Squad, but same kind of thing.
Okay. You go back to work. On whatever the hell it is you're doing for the rest of the day.
Cool.
Back to making the bomb, I assume.
Yep. When it's done, he'll take like a piece of mailing wax and put like a house symbol on it, just as a fun little thing, like a little package, a present.
Present.
I'm just going to instruct you guys to scroll back up to that Matt Mercer gif.
There, yeah. I remember that scene when it happened.
I don't. I just know it's a thing.
That was an NPC stat block after they fireballed the goblin. Good old Mighty Nine.
So, the next day, you head down to the docks where there's 2 airships and 2 water ships being prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just drop that in. Yoink. You know what? You go over there. There we go. There we go. That's the way it should look like now. In light of recent events. No, I don't want to reinstall randos.
Dumb question. Has there been a map this entire time that I've just missed? Yes, there has been.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm slow.
Okay. You see the airship you arrived on. The damage from the encounter with the Fate Weaver has been repaired. You see various crates and barrels being loaded onto the ships and taken somewhere below deck. You spot Grezok overseeing the operation and making sure everything goes smoothly and according to plan. He doesn't seem to have noticed you. You also spot Hivid on the airship discussing something with one of the dock guards. And all in all, it's a bit of organized chaos. As they all make some preparations with last-minute changes.
Reyes will go about and just kind of start helping things up.
You get out there a little man.
Yep, Reyes is just going to help load things up and organize where things are supposed to go. Just get things organized, make small talk with some of the other scouts and warriors and whatnot.
Heading to the watership.
Yeah. He will specifically not mention that he had any part in the formation of this idea. Just because people seem to be annoyed with the fact that we're changing some of our plans.
You could say that. So yeah, you're helping to load this watership that's next to the airship you came in on. And there's someone that's kind of catching your eye, sort of standing out from the rest. Andrea,
Yes.
please
Hi.
introduce your second character.
So I was told very quickly, or not very quickly, I was told a while back ago to make another character. So oh god. Hold on. By the way, is there supposed to be a map there because it has not loaded?
Yes.
Cool, it's not loaded for me. I do not have a map.
It's a big ass map with a lot of tokens on it.
I see is that navy blue is the background? Whatever the background is for Owlbear that does not have a map on it is what I see.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I can maybe try and stream it. That's the wrong button.
Hey, buddy.
Don't know what's going on with Owlbear on my end, but
Andrew, are you seeing a map?
yeah, no, that thank you for streaming this because now I can sort of see a map. I was not seeing that beforehand. But yeah, no, hold on. So this is Faya. She is. I don't actually know what you want me to say to introduce this character.
Physical description, mostly.
Uh,
Maybe what she's doing right now.
Unless she's been told to help otherwise, which honestly she probably was, in which case she's helping load up stuff.
Yep.
She's probably playing fetch with her pet with a boomerang.
You're helping. You were 100% told to help.
In that case, me and the pet are helping. I have a pet closet. If you hear me shouting to it at all, I am probably calling it Duck. But otherwise, we are both Faya and Duck are working to help load things onto the ship or otherwise just following orders on what they're supposed to do. She is a half-elf warlock. Yeah, that's probably about it that I can think of to introduce with her. She has really yellow-brown armor.
Okay. Marios will absolutely go up, introduce himself, say hi. And just
Okay, yeah, Faya would like to gently set down whatever box she's holding and quickly introduce herself with a, "Oh, hello, my name's Faya. This is my Quasit. His name is Duck. Please don't hit him because he's a Quasit."
I wouldn't think of doing such a thing.
Okay, because there are some people who don't like Quasits, which is fair, because I think they are technically a fiend, but like he's a familiar, so like he's not really a Quasit, so it's probably fine. And his name is Duck, which is really cute. But yeah, please don't hit him. He's trying to help me move boxes. Are you here to also help move boxes onto the ship?
I am indeed. Take it
Cool.
you're heading on the southward journey as well?
That is what I've been told I am doing, I think, unless I get told last minute to go home.
This one was already last minute, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of last minute things that keep getting added to this thing or taken off, which is really confusing for the box loading people. She will then point to herself and Duck and a few other people moving boxes. But like, also I guess we are getting a good workout, which is probably good. But I mean, I'm hoping I get to go.
Yeah.
You know you get to go.
Unfortunately, war is a complicated business, so
Are we going to war? Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
I'm supposed. Well, okay. I was trained. Wait, hold on. You are going on this too, right?
I am indeed.
Cool. I think it's okay to tell you this then, because we are in like the capital city, and you seem to be part of this mission. Um, I was trained to be a spy, but I haven't been deployed yet, so this is like really cool.
Buying's a lot of just got back from a mission and already getting shipped out again.
Oh, so cool. Do you have any? You know what? I should probably finish moving these boxes. If you have time, you should tell me some stories from there because that sounds really cool.
I absolutely will.
Awesome. All right, come on, Duck. We gotta get these boxes onto the ship, and then Faya will go back to doing her job.
All right. Lovely.
Faya is a dork.
That was lovely, you two. So, the two of you are helping the others load the ships and eventually get all of the supplies on board and below deck. And shortly afterwards, the other ships are ready to go as well. Grezok gives the signal, and the ship starts sailing and drifting away from the docks and towards the northwestern canal.
Okay.
Oh, hey, the map loaded. Cool. Map loaded now.
Awesome. Yeah, much fewer tokens on this one.
Much fewer tokens.
I don't know why it wasn't loading before, but it's loaded now, which is great.
And the ships are basically staying together up to and through the canal. But once you reach the sea from the lake, the airships. I'm sorry. The airships rise out of the water. Still together so far. But you imagine you'll probably be splitting off at a certain point. But the ships are now heading westward.
Cool.
The first day of travel goes by uneventfully.
Okay.
Anything you're doing?
Apart from trying to generally help out as ordered, Faya is probably going to be mesmerized by watching the sea. And maybe sending Quasit down to try, like... Actually, no, wait. Actually, no, sorry. Maybe also poking Duck and watching the sea.
Aw.
Duck is adorable. Ugly bastard, but adorable.
Rayas, you?
Definitely enjoying the time at sea. Definitely, it's a nice change of pace to crossing the land and and flying through mist, through woods. Um, are there any like unusual species that are specifically natural to just Ventheim? Just like on land or something that he would have encountered while on a mission?
Harpies.
Harpies. Okay. Would it make sense that he has like a small piece of a talon or something, or some down that they shed when it was collected, or
The feathers. Talon implies that you killed it, and that was very much not what they wanted. But
Gotcha.
feathers, the ones during your mission were shedding feathers naturally.
Okay. Yeah, Rayos is kind of like plucking and playing with one of them kind of in between his fingers, rolling it around between them like a dagger. Just kind of looking out on the horizon, seeing large wispy cloudscapes as they just continue out forward and away.
What else did you have with you?
And eventually, like he might make his way, and then if Faya ends up coming over and kind of wanting to hear some of his stories, he would pass one of the feathers over as a gift and just as a memento from the last mission he had.
Faya is more than willing to hear some of your stories about spy work because that sounds really, really cool. And she might be hugging Duck like a stuffed toy throughout the stories.
Does he squeak when you like hug him too hard?
Yes.
Yes, apparently.
Blood Hunter, Druid, Monk, Bard. Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
And you also do just have some, like, standard deckmen who would probably be useless in a fight, but know how to keep the ship going.
Gotcha. I take it the bard is our considered kind of captain and gonna be the statesman who kind of puts forth the order. High charisma and all that. When we get to the
That makes
civilian,
sense.
yeah.
I was thinking Monk, but the Bard being that does make more sense. But yeah, you spend your first day getting to know each other, the rest of the crew, sailing smoothly across surprisingly calm seas. On the second, however, on the... Just gonna reposition you guys a bit. On the second day of travel, you encounter some heavy rain. Not storming yet, but it's not pleasant at all. And you, the captain, and one other person are just kind of staying on deck in case it does take a turn for the worst.
Gotcha. Okay.
Feel free to roll perception.
Sure.
Sure. But can I point out, Faya might be doing little dances in the rain. Sorry, little dances with Duck in the rain, because why not?
Oh, I'm so glad I switched my dice over.
Are you
That's
rolling
a-
better now?
Oh, much. My first roll was a 20, and then this one's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
Nat 20 for perception roll?
No, that was the first one for the persuasion in the courtroom.
Oh. No, I thought we were rolling perception.
You
Yeah,
are
right
rolling
now.
perception. What
Yep.
you get for
I'm saying I
perception?
got a nat 20.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, since I switched over dice, it's actually been much better.
Nice.
Yeah, so 25 for the perception.
Okay, yeah. You both notice movement around here.
Like under the boat or just the commotion over there?
I'd say, like, on deck, maybe towards the railing, but just movement. Just move it so far.
Can I send Duck over and then just watch and then try and see what's going on from Duck's point of view? If I send Duck over to where the movement is?
Sure.
With the Chainmaster stuff. Voice of the Chainmaster.
Go ahead. Go ahead and move him over there.
Go on, Duck. Go, child. I'd probably have him climb up on the railing and just sit there to watch.
I'm guessing he looks down.
Look down. Down, up, wherever people seem to be looking and pointing at the time.
And you looking through Duck?
Yep.
Could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure thing. I feel like I should be concerned now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Anything that involves, oh dear. 7 total.
Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Please only affect Duck.
So, Duck looks down, and you and Duck, and you through Duck, see this just really nasty blue-skinned woman with fish scales. With hair that looks like sea kelp and some nasty looking claws on her fingers and feet. And she's currently like pressed up against the wall right here.
Oh no.
But then she like looks up at Duck and you are frightened.
Me and Duck?
Yeah, I'd say so. Where are
And that
you?
I think over by one of the crossbow things.
What you doing?
Sorry, I thought. I mean, if I'm frightened, I'm getting out of looking at the world through Duck's eyes and just going, "Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Duck! Duck! Come on! We gotta go! There's a scary lady thing over there!" And just trying to like, I think hide behind a post as best I can for now, while also trying to call Duck back towards me, who I assume would
Does
come.
a 19 hit Duck?
Let me closet stats. Yes, because Duck's armor class is only 13.
So Duck turns and scampers away while letting out this terrified little screech. But then you see something kind of reach over the railing, claw him, and pull him back.
Oh,
Oh no. That's not good.
it was nice knowing you, Duck.
That's 12 damage to Duck.
Oh, Duck is dead. I think, yeah, Duck only has 7 HP. Bye, Duck.
So yeah, it grabs Duck and sort of pulls him over the side here. Out of view.
I think Duck has officially been oofed already.
Oh no.
Because you said that does 12 damage, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, no, Duck is oofed. Duck doesn't exist anymore. Duck, no!
Did you go over here because you're frightened?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I said Faya would yeet herself out of looking at the world through Duck and like try and run and hide.
With your 25 rounds, you also see that.
Okay. Let's take a shot at it. Not moving, so gonna take. Wait, do I have steady aim? I don't think I do.
I do believe it would have cover since it's kind of down and up against a wall.
Yeah, that's okay. I have sharpshooter. So I'm not gonna make this a sharpshooter shot, but I do ignore cover. So,
I figured as such.
Yeah. So I do not get advantage because of whatchamacallit, because that I don't have that yet. But bonus action Crimson Right. So let me go ahead and roll that hit point reduction. Okay. Oh, hey, only 1 point gone. That's great.
That's
Okay, yeah.
great, yeah.
And let's see if the dice keep giving me luck tonight. That's a 9 plus 8, so that's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, hit.
Okay. So damage of, let's see here. Am I gonna burn a superiority die? Or what would that give me? Trip attack. Nah, I'm not gonna trip attack it. I'm just gonna do standard damage plus Crimson Right. That's 21 points of piercing damage and 2 points of fire.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And then Rayos is going to kind of start moving a little bit closer towards it, because right now he's back. Well, actually, he's back by the ballista, so he's going to move at least towards the lifeboat. So get a little bit closer, but not. Still keep some distance so he can keep an eye on it. That is his turn.
Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
That's yeah. 16 plus 4, 20.
19.
20, 19. Second. And you said 19, Andrea?
I said 14.
14, okay. 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 Reyes, you're up first.
Okay.
You hear this awful scream.
Fantastic. It's just the one.
Just the one scream.
Okay, take another shot. Ooh, that's gonna miss. That's a 2 plus 6, so 8.
You miss.
He's gonna move, kind of leap over where the lifeboat is and kind of position himself kind of right in front of the stairs down, and call to the others saying, "Hey, we've got a problem. Creatures on the top deck."
Creatures
And
on the
then,
deck?
yep.
Do you know what it is?
Rayos doesn't. So yeah, that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. It's the Sea Hag's turn.
Is this one of Soluvis's buddies? I'm say that as out of character.
I'm not answering that question.
Statement. I wasn't
I'm not
expecting
answering
it.
either.
I wasn't expecting an answer. I mostly just meant to ask it as a rhetorical question because, why not?
Oops. Okay. Reyes, you see what Duck and Faya saw as it leaps from this lower deck onto the railing up here and is kind of crouched down on it like a gargoyle. She looks pissed. And please roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. My wisdom save is a +0, so let's see what I roll. That is a 2.
You are frightened.
Cool.
First she hisses at you. And then she snaps her fingers and this green ray shoots out towards you. Let's see if I need to roll. Yes. Oh.
Thinking of all the different green rays, and there are some that are very bad.
Does a 17 hit you?
It does. It does, yeah. AC of 15.
Okay. In that case, you take 10 poison damage. And could you also make me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Yep, I don't have any resistances. Okay, 10 poison damage. And Constitution saving throw. I have a +6 to this, so that is an 8 + 6, so 14.
That is the DC.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you're hit, but you manage to resist its effects for the most part.
Knowing things that go with poison damage, that's a fantastic thing. I imagine it just kind of like this thick mucus that's like splooged and splashed all over Rayos, and he's just gross and kind of like flicking it off, and it's just kind of like burning a little bit acidically.
Then she's going to leap down from the railing and basically golem crawl behind this mast. Faya, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Alright, I'm looking at things Faya can do.
Hang on. Okay.
Faya is frightened. I'm over here, I think, behind this far ways. I have a question for you, DM.
Okay.
If I were to try and Eldritch Blast it, am I at risk of possibly damaging the ship?
If you roll a 1.
But
But,
you know
like,
what?
these are pretty hardy ships, meant to take some hits.
In that case, a very frightened Faya, very angry at the loss of Duck, because R.I.P. Duck, you were the greatest, is going to try and Eldritch Blast the thing that oofed Duck. With disadvantage because she is frightened.
Are you within range?
Well, I have the Eldritch Spear thing.
Yeah.
I think it's Eldritch Spear that lets me blast from. When you cast Eldritch Blast, its range is 300 feet. So as long as I can see the hag, which I think I can.
It has cover,
Oh, well.
so
Thanks.
leave
Is
that
is what
there.
you're saying spell sniper?
What?
Uh,
Uh,
is it the feat spell sniper? Or is this like a
no, it's Eldritch
cantrip?
Invocation, Eldritch Spear.
Ah, never mind.
I believe you would be shooting with disadvantage because it has cover.
I also have disadvantage because I'm frightened of it. But
That's also true.
yeah. Either way, I'm gonna have disadvantage, is what I'm hearing. So I'm just gonna roll for Eldritch Blast. So my lowest roll there is a 12 plus 7 to attack to hit it.
Yeah, hit.
Cool. Time to roll damage for Eldritch Blast. That is 1d10 plus 4. 1d10. So that's 6 plus 4 plus 4, and that's just force damage. Because I also have the Agonizing Blast where I can add the my spellcasting spell attack bonus to it, which is a plus 4. So it should be 10 force damage total.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna angrily shout, "I'm really terrified of you, but you also killed Duck, so screw you!"
Screw you
And
too.
end my turn. And then I think that'll be the end of Faya's turn.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. Roll me a wisdom save again.
Sure thing. That's a 2 plus 4.
You're still frightened.
Yeah, that's fair. This is a scary lady.
Oh yes, very scary lady.
My statement still stands. I'm terrified of you, but also screw you. You killed Duck.
The blood hunter is going to run up to about here. Reyes, it's your turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna. UCS Reyes kind of flicks a couple switches on the edge of his rifle, and the very back part of it the very end of the barrel seems to kind of pop out a little bit into 4 prongs, and he's going to load a shot into the rifle that is meant more as an ensnaring piece, as he is going to fire a caliber net at the sea hag.
Okay.
To make a strength saving throw.
I forgot that one just hits. Um. Does a 25 succeed?
Just by a bit, yeah. A little over double the DC.
So you watch as the sea hag's step just swipes her claws and slices through the net caliber net.
Okay.
Unfazed.
Cool.
Is that it?
Quite possibly. I just need one quick half second. And no one's engaged with it right now. That's unfortunate.
You really want to sneak attack it, don't you?
I really do. I really do. But I can't. So yeah, that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out the area of this.
Can I get a wisdom out to not be frightened?
Oh, yes, you may.
Yeah, it's still a 5.
You are still frightened.
This is a rather terrifying creature.
Okay, yeah. She steps around to here, and you watch her throw both arms up in the air, and at the same time, the rain that's been pooling on the ship deck around here, and the rain that's continually falling, forms the shape of a wave here and starts traveling this way.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
Oh, that's one I'm okay at.
Oh boy.
$15.
15, I believe, will succeed. Yes. 15 succeeds.
2 plus 0.
But the Blood Hunter did not. So. 2, 3, 4. Since you succeeded, you take 10 bludgeoning damage from this tidal wave. But you managed to not get knocked down by it. The Blood Hunter is a different story. He is now prone.
Back did this wave go?
Pardon?
How far back did the wave go? Like, I'm assuming it started where, like, Blood Hunter is, but how far back did it go?
To here. Sorry,
I
to here.
can't. Okay.
Sorry, I forget that you can't see measurements. So, let me just make a note of that.
I've fallen over.
Okay. It's your turn, Faya?
Honestly, Eldritch Blast seems like a good way to go. I'm gonna try and blast the thing again. I think I still have disadvantage because I'm frightened of her.
Yep.
So that's 3 plus 7. So 10 to hit?
That will not hit.
I sort of figured. Yeah. Oh, I don't really think she really. Yeah, Faya, I don't think you have anything you can really do. Yeah. I think that's all Faya can do for now, so I'm gonna end her turn with just that.
Bloodhunter is going to spend half movement getting up. Then the rest of it will probably get him to here. Rias, it's your turn.
Okay. Taking a shot. It's gonna be a disadvantage. Not happy about that. Let's not make it sharpshooter. Oh. 11 to hit.
You do not hit.
Yeah. Rios is going to take cover behind the helm.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a 13.
Unfortunately, the DC is a 14.
Oof. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the hag is now going to run straight for the Bloodhunter here and be attacking him. That's gonna hit. But do you have any bonus actions at all? Note of that. No, okay. That's going to be the end of her turn. Faya, you're up.
Okay. She's finally distracted.
I said Faya, you're up.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a lot of A names.
I probably could have gotten a better name for her, but I liked the name Faya.
No, I like it too. I just got confused. Sorry. My earbud was also falling out, so.
Uh, hmm. I'm still frightened of this lady. Honestly, what do I want to do? Kind of want to try the weird tentacle thing, but at the same time, feel like I could also just wait and use that at a different point in time in my life. How does it work? Oh, never mind. I don't think she'd be in range of the tentacle anyway. I'll just Eldritch Blast her. Because I don't think I could hit her with the tentacle, and honestly, yeah.
Roll
I'll
an
just Eldritch
attack.
Blast. I still have disadvantage because I'm frightened, don't I?
Yep.
Woo! Please roll good. 4 plus 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, well, that's all Faya can do. She's still hiding behind the post and is frightened, so she can't really move any closer either. Oh yeah, should I roll to not be frightened?
Yes.
Okay, that's an 8+. You said wisdom save, right?
Yes.
8 + 4. So 12 total.
Nope.
That's fair. I'm going to end Faya's turn now.
Has it been a minute?
I don't actually know. How many rounds has it been?
4, I believe.
Because I think a minute constitutes as like
10 rounds.
10 rounds, yeah. So a decent amount of time.
Reyes, it's your turn.
Again, I don't get sharpshooter because I'm still frightened, even though she's engaged with the blood hunter now. So I'm gonna take a not sharpshooter. I don't get sneak attack, so I am still at disadvantage. Gonna take a non-sharpshooter shot at her.
Okay.
Wish for some luck. That's a 17 and a natural 1, so I miss.
You miss. Wait, you had one?
Yeah, no, like the bullet gets caught sideways in the thing, and I spend the rest of my turn trying to having to do a small field recovery and just kind of pulling out the barrel slightly to get it to eject.
Okay.
And that's that. Oh, and wisdom save, because
Yes.
Jesus, I need
Wisdom
to
save.
get this on me. That's a natural 14 for a 14.
The DC is 14. You're no longer frightened.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no.
But that's it.
Gotcha. I'm just reading through one of her spells.
Who?
I'm still here, just reading something.
Sorry, my earbud fell out and I put it back on, and everything was silent. I was scared that I disconnected.
I gotcha. Okay, hang on. No. Okay. Um. I think she's just going to do the wave thing again. Make me a dexterity saving throw, Reyes.
Okay. That is a natural 16 plus 4.
I believe that succeeds. Yes. Bloodhunter also succeeds. You still take half damage, though.
Okay.
That's half of 17 damage to you guys.
Okay, so that is 8. Okay.
And you are not knocked prone.
Wait. The 20 failed?
You are not knocked prone.
Oh. I heard you are knocked prone and I was scared. Cool.
Faya, you're up.
Yeah, just blast her. Eldritch Blast seems like a very reliable way to go, and also does
really
not eat up
is.
my. It also just doesn't eat up my spell slots, which is great. What's not so great is that my rolls consist of a 6 and a 2, so that's a 2 plus 7 to hit her.
You're no longer frightened?
Oh, am I not frightened anymore?
No, wait, Reyes isn't frightened anymore. You still are, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure I was still frightened, so yeah, no, the disadvantage is. I mean, roll 1 is a 6 and roll 2 is a 2, so I still have to take the lowest one, so. That's a 2 plus 7 to hit her, and I don't think that's gonna hit.
I might be jinxing myself here, but I gave her shield. I don't think I had to give her shield.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think a 9 is gonna hit this lady, but I haven't rolled a nat 1 yet, which is great, which means I haven't damaged the ship or anyone else with an Eldritch Blast.
That is good. The Bloodhunter's up.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to not be frightened, I guess.
And roll to not be frightened.
That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total. I think I'm still scared.
Yeah, you're still scared.
This is a really scary lady, man.
That's 5 rounds.
Only 5 more to go.
My goodness.
Frightened is a great condition when it's, in our favor.
It's not so great when it's not in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Oh, good for him. He got max damage on it. The hag is starting to not look so good at this point. That was a nasty slash across it. Reyes, you're up.
Okay. Not being frightened anymore. I'm going to, and her being engaged, I am going to take a sharpshooter shot.
Okay.
That is a 13 plus, I believe, an 8. Yep, 13 plus 8. So 21.
You're going to hit.
Oh, thank goodness. And that's going to be a total of 21 piercing damage with the sneak attack. and 2 points to fire, and I'm gonna fucking action surge because I am mad with this at this person. And take another shot. And this one I'm gonna throw on a superiority die for a trip attack. Oh wait, I have to roll to hit. That's a 16 plus 8.
To hit?
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Oh yeah. That's another 21 points of piercing damage. That is one more point of fire damage, and I need her to make a a strength saving throw if she's size large or smaller.
She can't make a strength saving throw. She's dead. How would you like to do this?
Oh. Okay. Just 2 quick shots in, and she just kind of slumps over into the towards the blood hunter and just kind of seems to kind of melt into kelp a little bit around where the wounds are.
You're hearing the blood hunter just go ew, 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 ew as he kind of throws the body off of himself.
Okay. That's
And the
that's
rains begin to let up.
yeah.
Ew, ew. You killed it. You killed the sea hag.
Is it?
What?
It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Make that Soluvis' secret mission.
We have avenged Duck.
No.
Yes,
That's what's important.
it is.
That's what's. There is now this absolutely disgusting body on the stairs.
Faya's, I'm going to assume, not frightened of the corpse, but she is going to call out from behind the mast she was hiding behind. Is it dead yet?
Yep. Seems to be slumped over in a pile of seaweed and sewage.
Okay, that's both disgusting, but also I am that was a scary thing. I'm sorry. It was very scary. But also thank you for I guess making it a pile of sewage and did you say kelp?
Sure, that works.
Cool. Faya's going to pop out from behind the post and try and look at the thing from afar, from like where she's standing, just to see if it is in fact just a pile of, I guess, sewage and seaweed and kelp.
More or less at this point. Kind of slumped over the railing here. Looking...
I don't mean to be very offensive towards it, but that's not the prettiest corpse I've ever seen.
Starting to ooze in this area. It's quite gross.
Yeah, I don't think I want to deal with that. That's not a pretty corpse.
Then toss it overboard.
Who's saying that?
That would be your bard.
If I have to sort of like touch the corpse, and it seems to be leaking, which is
I'll
concerning.
Give you gloves.
You know what? Actually, hold on. Let me quickly check something. Oh yeah, no, Pact of the Chain. I can ritual cast Find Familiar. You know what? Give me 10 minutes, cause I'm gonna try and like get Duck back, and then I will make Duck try and deal with it to an extent. I don't think Duck is big enough to actually throw a corpse overboard.
That's 10 more minutes we have to live with this thing on deck.
Then you deal with it. I'm asking for a simple 10 minutes. You deal with it then, Mr. Barr.
Take the wheel.
I would like to try and ritual cast for Duck back.
You get him 10 minutes later. But then the bard does just pick up the body and throw it overboard back into the sea where it belongs. It's a very unceremonious tossing. Kind of tears in half in the process.
Yes, gross.
Starts prestidigitation. Starts casting
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation around this area.
I get the feeling you have to cast that multiple times in a row to actually. Cool. More importantly, though, I have Duck back somewhere. Hold on.
10 minutes later.
Yep. 10 minutes later.
Kind of just materializes, looks up at you.
I'd like to assume that every time Duck dies, because I'm guessing this is probably a regular occurrence, every time he comes back, he just bonks Faya on the head.
Reyes, what you doing?
I am going to be since I had that one jam in the rifle earlier, I'm gonna kind of pull back, release the couple of shells that I had that are still in there, and then just kind of be cleaning it out.
Okay.
Yep.
Just a question for you, Reyes. Did you bring your bomb?
Yep.
Just curious.
There was a bomb on the boat.
Yep.
Brilliant.
This has never gone wrong before.
This has never gone wrong when you've brought explosives onto ships before.
This is totally not how this campaign began.
Totally not how this one shot turned into a campaign.
Where'd you even get Glyph of Warding?
We had worked that out, hadn't we? Or like because like just as like a background thing.
Probably.
Yeah. Only ever meant to be really just background detail.
Yes, it's real background detail. It's a background detail that turned into a campaign.
Yeah. Oh. Good old glyph of warding.
Eventually, the party monk comes up and is just like, "Hey, everything good up here?"
I think so.
Cool.
Oh, is that the Faya is just gonna shout from where she is, like, over the railing. Hey, you missed a really terrifying, ugly creature we had to fight. It was really nasty, actually.
I'm glad. And he's going to head back down. Anything else
Maybe
as
we
the
should.
rest of the day goes by uneventfully?
You know, I'm starting to think maybe we should have called for help.
I did. Wait, called for help in what way?
Look, I mean, there were people in the below deck. We probably could have asked for help to fight the thing. Either
Yeah.
way, oh well.
Oh well. We killed it. It's all good.
It's dead now.
No sense worrying about old seaweed.
And sewage.
Gross. Okay. This is the only boat icon I have.
Gathered. Are we part of the boat that's going to the savannah, or are we part of the boat going to set up the camp by New Aviary?
Savannah.
Okay.
We're going to the dangerous place.
Is anyone on this boat, apart from Rayos, aware that Rayos is basically in charge?
Rayos is absolutely not in charge.
The bard's
He's
in
an
charge.
advisor at best.
Oh, you sort of seem in charge with all of the planning and negotiating we are apparently going to try and do, and by we I mean you.
Rayos provided advice. That's as far as his influence goes.
Since you are heading to the savannah and not the site, your trip is going to be shorter. Which is good, I suppose.
That seems like a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. All in a day's work of throwing the DM's plans out the window.
Was this not part of the plan?
The hag was planned.
Was the boat?
No.
Oh. Oh.
But it's fine. I will make it work.
I blame Andrew.
I blame me too.
But hey, I mean, now Rayos isn't stuck alone because his companion is not a prisoner.
Yeah. You're a loyal Tevin Guardian.
Yeah, yeah, that's a true statement. I am. Nope. Faya, I just decided was going to be a dork, but a spy.
You have been put on a more different mission than you were probably expecting.
I'm gonna be honest, this isn't what I was trained for, but I was also told to be ready to roll with the punches while being a spy, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was all I had planned for today, but is there anything else your characters would like to do in this downtime?
At some point, I would like to introduce Reyes to playing fetch with a boomerang with Duck the Closet.
I will gladly take part. That sounds fun.
Because we talked about this over breakfast, and I've decided this is a thing that Faya actually does.
Yeah, like you're managing to get the boomerang pretty much across the main deck area. Like over this middle section.
As long as Duck the Closet can catch it, and we don't hit anyone on the head, I think we're good.
Shouldn't be any danger of that.
Do any of our friends below deck want to join us in playing fetch with a closet?
Not particularly. They're just gonna let you do your own thing while they do their own thing.
I get the feeling Faya is probably the least experienced member on this ship.
Probably.
Oh no, the rest of them are stuck babysitting.
Nah.
Yeah, no, apart from playing fetch with Duck, I don't have anything I want Faya to do in particular.
Alrighty, I suppose that's probably where we're gonna call it then.
Cool.
Beans.
How are you doing there, Tanner?
I am doing fine. A bit more fine now that I don't know how I feel that hag's dead.
I thought the hags were after you.
They were, so I guess I feel fine.
I really hope that hag doesn't come back.
She looked very, very dead.
We should have burned it.
Probably, but also I think we're on a wooden ship.
Yeah.
Well, sea hags probably can't regenerate in the water.
100%. That's definitely not where they would absolutely go to regenerate.
You can't regenerate if you're dead.
That is a fair point, but it is her Fane as well, so.
I mean, the real question is, in order to kill a hag, is there a special way we have to go about it?
Probably.
I think if its hit points are dropped. Well, actually, I don't know.
I know Reyes is not proficient in hag killing.
Faya has, apart from internal missions, I'm gonna say, and training, has probably never left the capital to do anything unless it was part of training. But otherwise has only really done internal jobs and has otherwise been undeployed.
That sounds right.
I think she was supposed to go be a spy in Gear City or pretend to be a Gear, one of the two. And then just never got deployed, and now she's on a boat.
They found another use! Huzzah!
Huzzah! She's finally getting a job that would probably be considered a deployment. Even if it's not what she was trained for at all.
Or expecting.
Or expecting!
lots of last-minute changes that happened.
She was expecting to have a day off, maybe go buy some flowers, and then she was told, hey, it's time for you to report into work. Go to the docks.
Buy some flowers for Duck.
We'll buy some flowers to make a flower crown for
For
Duck.
Duck.
You gotta accessorize Duck.
I can't wait to hear the story of how you and Duck, met.
He's my familiar. That's it.
Oh.
It's the same familiar each time, though.
It's the same familiar each time, and every time it dies and then I resummon it, I get bonked on the head for letting it die.
Not hard. It's not a hard bonk.
No.
But it is a bonk.
It gets the displeasure that Duck feels every time it dies across. I think Duck technically counts as a gift from Faya's patron.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very much so.
because your otherworldly patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Yep. Duck was a gift from a very angry turtle. Or wait, no, not angry. A very grumpy turtle, I guess. I'm going to assume it's grumpy.
I can work with Grumpy Turtle. Are you telling
A
Brayos
very-
this?
It's like the grumpy old kind of. It's like a grumpy old grandpa kind of grumpy. Not particularly grumpy at you, so not really going to try and be mean to you, but is also still just a grumpy old grandpa.
They're just jaded at the world and everything in it.
Yeah.
I've met people like that. Gotta start playing pranks on them.
I don't want to start pranking my turtle. He is what allows me to cast magic. I think it's a he. I don't know how the turtle identifies. The point is, the turtle is the reason I can do magic, so I don't think I should piss it off.
That also makes a good bit of sense.
Also, turtle giveth duck, turtle could taketh duck, I'm sure.
Mhm. Let's not risk that.
Let's not prank a turtle.
That pull pranks on the people who are grumpy and jaded at the world line is really making me wonder what the hell Brayos has done to some people he knows.
Ben himself.
I feel like the question is, what hasn't Rayos done then to those people?
Depends. What has Resound done to some people?
We don't talk about that. There is a reason why he was greatly disfigured. But the answer is anything within legal and illegal limits that he is physically capable of.
Oh god.
Apart from, like, rape and shit. Because, like, even little shits have standards.
Even little shits have standards.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Even little shits have standards.
Little standards, but still standards.
Lots of mail fraud.
Mail fraud.
The worst crime of all.
Whatever the equivalent of spam calls is in this world.
Wouldn't
Screaming
that
in
be,
people's heads.
I'm a
Yeah.
Tevingardian prince who has found 10,000 crates of opals. I just need you to forward on.
I just need your mother's maiden name.
I need your social security number.
And the thing is, you just do it with sending, so you can get anyone across the plains.
Oh, don't think I haven't tried. Also, don't think he hasn't tried spam calling Tevangard.
It adds a personal note to it because you can only spam call people you know.
Oh wait, that's a true statement. Never mind. I can't do it to Tevangard. Or Resound couldn't do it to Tevangard. But yeah, nope.
He could now, in theory.
Yeah, no, that's a true statement. But really, just anyone who's had the displeasure of knowing Resound has probably been pestered or bothered by him in some way, shape, or form. Apart from like, I think Resound's master's oofed.
His master is oofed.
Yeah, apart from Resound's old master, who did actually get him into the gears, I think everyone who's had the displeasure of knowing Resound has probably been greatly annoyed by his existence. The fact that he still managed to be in the gears for this long is really a surprise.
It really is.
I mean, on the plus side for the gears, though, the gears have now don't have to deal with that anymore because Tevangard is disposing of Resound right now, or at least keeping him busy with torture and pain and all that.
It's probably going to end up being disposal, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, no, I don't blame them for that. He was only meant to be a one-off character who did not really need to be all that serious or have much of a personality apart from being a little shit.
Because here's the thing. For each entire day you're gonna be spent getting tortured, Resam's going to gain a level of exhaustion.
Oh, thank God. He's gonna die soon.
You have 6 days.
The thing is, I don't actually know what they'd want Resound to tell them anyway. Resound really does not know shit.
Oh, they're asking him specific questions. But if they're not going to believe he doesn't know shit.
Well,
Gear doesn't know shit about their own country. And clearly, this guy was brought back for a reason.
Oh, if only they knew the truth that Resound is being completely and totally honest when he says, I am not paying attention to the politics. I have no clue what the fuck is going on back home. And then, continues to sing bar songs psychically into their heads on loop.
Resound's screwed.
Resound's gonna die. Wait, how is Urivis doing?
I think he
Fine.
has less than 6 days as far as torture.
Less than 6?
This is more likely to tell them actual useful information.
Because he's been paying attention.
Yeah.
I suppose that is true.
But also, Urivis sounded done with this bullshit. From what I remember, the last time Resound actually heard him talk in Resound's general direction.
Oh yeah, he's done at this bullshit.
So, I mean, yeah, no.
But things could change. Or he might be mispredicting what's going to happen.
Who knows? Maybe Urivis can save Resound from all this torture.
Making full-on assumptions about how this is going to go.
Full-on prison escape sequence.
full-on prison escape sequence while full-on Suicide Squad goes on.
I just realized if Eurybus wants to try getting back at Reyes, that's not going to work anymore. Reyes isn't in the capital.
Yep. Anyone who would want me dead is nowhere near me. And that's a good thing.
That's generally a good thing. Reyes is basically good to go for a while.
Reyes even has a new buddy, and
Until he lands into Savannah.
Yep.
In which case, who knows? They're
I mean,
in
Reyes...
there for a reason.
Duck is gonna die again, isn't Duck? Duck's gonna die again.
Familiars are squishy, I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying, Duck is gonna die a lot. Which in turn means Faye is gonna be bonked on the head a lot.
Lots of bonks.
We're gonna have to see.
So many bonks.
But that will have to... excuse me. That'll have to wait for next time.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Next time we have a D&D session. Is it back to Star and... Oh shoot, what's it called? Tanner, what's your character's name?
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said.
Soluvis.
Soluvis, okay.
I am
Sorry.
giving them a break since they had an awfully long run. So you guys are going
fair.
again.
That's fair. I was just asking. Tanner, I'm sorry. I only remember your character as Revivify.
That's good enough.
That works.
If you say Revivify, I'll know what you mean.
Revivify.
The Star and Revivify are on break, which again makes sense because they had like extra sessions just to get through all the torture.
It was 3 out of 8 tortures.
I thought that was pretty humane.
You stuck snakes on them.
Yeah. Okay. Granted.
And wolves.
And wolves.
Okay. 3rd level spells are fun.
And then Asteria stole some of their stuff.
Okay, the stealing of stuff was gonna happen. I don't know what else you were expecting.
Oh no, I was fully expecting it. That doesn't make it okay.
I didn't steal anything at the end, though.
You thought about it.
I was impressed by the shiny guns. Released wolves in factories. I mean, yeah, if I can't, like, talk it out with the factory owner, the wolves do the talking.
Except for the wolves aren't naturally hostile unless you're magically summoning them.
Well, yeah.
So?
They'll be unnaturally hostile.
Oh god.
So you're going to put agitated wolves in the factory.
Supernaturally.
And agitated wolves in Congress. The wanna lose weight thing is easy. It's called tape some like deer meat or something to your person and start running.
Can you think of a better way to break up a filibuster? I can't.
Wolves.
Poisonous snakes, maybe.
I was gonna say, I think poisonous snakes would also break the filibuster.
8 of any of them.
I mean, you could release like 8 panthers in there as well.
I am still thinking about the 2 giant constrictor snakes. Both for Congress and in general.
You guys also need to be thinking about what you want your next move to be. Because you have a
Yeah.
lot of options available. And the stars might have just given you a red herring, quite frankly.
There's a lot of stuff.
I think I'm good to close all my D&D stuff now.
Yeah, we're done.
Cool.
But I'll see. As usual, if you have any comments, questions, all that jazz, message me. And I will be seeing you all next time.
Also, Happy Lunar New Year. It technically isn't until tomorrow for us, but where it actually matters, i.e., where like Asia, where they actually put importance on it, it is Lunar New Year's Day.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year.
Happy Year of the Rabbit, everyone. If you were born in the Year of the Rabbit, congrats to this is your year.
Although, also my condolences because it's apparently the year of the Black Rabbit, which I think is bad luck.
But if it's your Lunar New Year, I think you just get automatic good luck anyway, so it like sort of cancels out.
It's advantage and disadvantage. So yeah.
So happy neutral year if it is your year.
Happy net neutral year.
Don't get your hopes up.
But yeah, no, happy Lunar New Year. Spend time with your family if you celebrate it, or just in general. Unless your family has gone down to Florida for a gymnastics meet.
Then,
Celebrate it with your friends.
celebrate
I was gonna
it
say celebrate it with my stuffed animals, but honestly, friends sounds a lot less sad.
and by getting ready to ruin your sleep schedule to make a game.
I am always prepared to destroy whatever remnants of a sleep schedule I have.
I'm never prepared, but I do it anyways.
Good luck with that, you guys.
We're gonna make a game
I think.
in 2 days.
So I think that's it.
I think so. Also, did I do a good for Faya?
Yes, you did perfect.
Yay! Yay!
You did
Now
it
that I'm
good.
aware that I'm making a character for an actual campaign and not a one-off character, because I thought it was going to be a one-off.
Oh yeah. I should say this before we head off. Everybody level up.
Ooh, yay.
You both have had very intensive moments.
Wait, does that include Faya?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, Faya's not leveling up. Duck is leveling up, and it's sort of an inherited thing.
Woo! I'm going to set that as a tomorrow me problem. Phone. Remind me tomorrow to level up Faya.
I've saved that reminder.
Cool, my phone has saved that reminder.
Cool.
This is a tomorrow me problem. Today me has the homework of finishing an RPG Maker game so I can write a report on it. As in playing one so I can write a report on it.
Now, am I gonna get 4th level spells?
Oh
Do you get
god,
fourth
what'd you
level
get at 4th level?
Oh, 4th level is where some scary stuff comes into play.
Woohoo!
4th level is where all the fun is.
That is also true.
Like, 3rd level is where a lot of fun is. 4th level is where all of the other fun is.
Roll my hit die. What do I get? I get a 4.
So yeah,
Okay,
I'm
nice.
just gonna leave you to that leveling up. Take as much time as you need. We'll discuss in a chat when we're gonna play next. For that,
Okay.
I do only need Andrew and Andreas, so we'll work around that. And
Level up is now done.
that was quick.
8 hit points and a cunning action. That's it.
Oh
That's all
yeah.
I did.
4th level spells, giant insect. You're lucky the interrogation's over.
The
Sounded mildly
interrogation is the reason you're earning that level up.
I know.
Hey. Oh, cool. I get another spell at 7th level. Or at least another spell known on the list.
Yay.
I think you can also switch out Eldritch Invocations, but honestly, I like the setup I have with it now. So,
Yeah,
the only thing. Yeah, I think the only thing that's happening is just the extra spell and then, the health shit.
gotcha.
But also, yeah, no, that's a tomorrow me problem.
With that, I think I'll see you all next time / tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have a good
See
day,
ya.
everybody.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Happy Lunar New Year.